smiling, and welcome to another edition of A Preacher and His Work. We have so many great gospel preachers and ministers across our country and around the world, and this is our way of helping you get to know them just a little bit better. We are coming to you from Polishing the Pulpit in Sevierville, Tennessee, and this is always a great work to be a part of, being able to sit at the feet of great teachers, and I am thrilled to have one of those great teachers, Brother Dan Winkler, with us today. Brother Dan, I appreciate you sitting down with us.
Thank you for letting me be here.
What congregation are you currently with?
Currently, I'm a minister for the Spring Meadows Church of Christ in Spring Hill, Tennessee, and a member of the Huntington Church of Christ in Huntington, Tennessee. Let me tell you how that works. I retired from full-time local work in Huntington, where we had been for about 13 years this time, our second stint there. And I retired this month, and the next month started as a full-time, permanent fill-in for their gospel preacher, Dale Jenkins. So when Dale is gone, I go to Spring Meadows and preach for him in his absence. Works out great.
Well, I know you've been preaching for a long time.
Yes.
How long have you been in the ministry total?
About 48 years, something like, since 1969, 47 years.
Well, I know you've done a great work in local work. You've done a great work for the kingdom. What motivated you to get into ministry?
Well, my father was a minister for 60 plus years, and he constantly encouraged me and my brothers to be preachers. There are three of us. Two of us became preachers. A third became a surgeon, and he teaches Bible classes and is a great servant for Jesus in his own right. But Daddy was constantly encouraging us to become gospel preachers, and I decided that when I was a junior in high school, that's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a serious student of God's Word and develop a strong relationship with God myself and help others to do the same.
And you have influenced a lot of others to do the same, and I just appreciate everything that you've done. And when you look at your experience, when you look at communities that you've worked in, when you look at places that you've been, when you see our world, if there was just one message based on your experience that you could share, what would that one message be?
Love God with all of your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength. And when you do that, everything else falls right into place. And a second liken to that, love your neighbor as yourself. Really, if you can show people the affection of Jesus, show people the heart of Jesus, expose the world to the heart of God, then your ministry will get off to a great start and stay on a very high plane, and you will be able to help a lot of people in a great way because you're showing people God. That's our basic purpose. Whether you eat or drink or whatever you do all to the glory of God. That's why we're here. So help people see God by helping people see Jesus.
That is a great message, and I share with people all the time that if we're just committed to doing things God's way,
right,
that things work out better.
They do. They really do.
Well, Brother Winkler, I appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.
I appreciate you being with us, and I look forward to being with you next time on A Preacher and His Work.
To God be the glory, great things.
The preceding program was a production of the Fort Payne Church of Christ TV studio located in Fort Payne, Alabama.